Bryce Duskin on the Rural Radio Network, and today we're on the phone with Garrett Shadbolt, the bareback rider from the heart of the Sandhills of Nebraska. He's fresh off his second appearance at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, which took place in Las Vegas. Garrett, thanks for the time today. We sure appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, I mentioned it's your second appearance at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo. We'll talk about how things went for you this year in a moment, but maybe before the NFR, you started in 15th place, if I understand things correctly, that kind of coveted 15th spot. Set us up how your season went going into the NFR.
Yeah, well, about at the end of July, I was setting, I believe, 6th in the world, and I was having a really great season, and I ended up getting hurt in Dodge City and had to take pretty much the month of August off, which was really the heat of the rodeo season. So I ended up slipping down to 15th spot, but I held in there and went to a couple more rodeos to finish off the season and got that 15th spot qualification.
Well, as we look at how things went at the NFR for you, you got some money. In the fourth round, tied for second. In the ninth round, placed third. I think you finished 10th in the average there, 13th in the world. I'll ask you more about the NFR in a moment, but as you look back on the season and how you did at the NFR, kind of sum things up for us.
Yeah, like I said, I felt like I was riding really good early in the season, and then had to kind of take some time off and then head out to the NFR cold, but I guess I didn't exactly have the performance that I wanted to have at the NFR, but I'm pretty happy with getting all 10 head rode and bringing home some money out of Las Vegas. I think the competition is as tough as it's ever been, and I'm just pretty proud to be able to compete with the caliber of guys that were there this year, and just being able to go the distance and ride all 10 head. It seemed like a pretty good season to me anyway.
Yeah. What's the experience like, Garrett? A lot of us watch the NFR on television, probably saw some of your rides. But bring us behind the scenes. How do things go in Vegas beyond what we see on the television?
Yeah, well, Vegas is a little crazy for sure, and this is my second time going out there, so I had a little bit more experience on how to handle it. But what we've been doing is just getting the Airbnb with the family, so that's nice. I've got my 2 little kids and my wife and some of my extended family out there, and people to support me. But gosh, head for the rodeo about 3:45 every day, so the days go by pretty quick, and end up spending most of the time either resting or trying to rest or going to the rodeo. This year I got the Vegas crud like everybody else. It seems like the sicknesses out there are pretty rampant, and if you're planning on going out to Vegas, I'd definitely suggest you try to get your immune system up before you go out there, because I sure got sick as a dog this year, a lot worse than last year, and everybody else around my family did too. But it's just one more thing to kind of try to deal with while you're out there. But for the most part, I'm just spending my day kind of trying to rest and get ready to ride, But end up staying at the rodeo pretty late and getting late suppers and everything. But it's just awesome to be able to be out there with my family, really.
Yeah, Garrett, I know you had some family time snuck in there during your trip to Las Vegas, following along with you on Instagram. I think you even snuck in a family trip to the aquarium. Tell us, what do you enjoy about the experience being around your fellow rodeo competitors there for the 10-day run? What
I do love the most is just the camaraderie of the locker room at the NFR, Us bareback riders are kind of a small family, and we really support each other, and everyone getting to the rodeo pretty dang early, and just spending that time getting ready to ride the best bucking horses in the world with the best cowboys in the world is pretty special. And we have a lot of good times, a lot of good laughs in that locker room, and it's great to be around a group of guys that will get kind of push you to be better, and really a positive group of guys. And we have a lot of other people come through the locker room. J.R. Verzane spent some time in the locker room, and Kelly Wardell's running neck ropes, and we get contractors coming through the locker room and stuff. So there's always somebody pretty neat in there to talk to, and it's always a good time, and I do really look forward to it, sick or not.
Well, so you look forward to 2023. What's on the horizon for you? What are you expecting for the rodeo season?
Well, another big, long rodeo season. Rodeo never stops. I'm entered in the Chase Hawks Rodeo this weekend in Billings, Montana. We'll see if I can get out there, if weather permitting. But I've my goal rodeo-wise is always to go to less rodeos and win more money. But we're going to have to see how that goes and hopefully stay healthy. I would really like to not have to take an entire month off in the heat of the season this year and just keep going to big rodeos and winning big checks. That would be just fine with me. And then I can spend more time at home if I'm winning. So.
Well, congratulations on the year you had, Garrett. Fun to watch you there at the NFR, and good luck to you in 2023. We appreciate the time today.
Well, thank you, and all you Nebraskans stay warm out there, and Merry Christmas.
That is Nebraska's own Garrett Shadbolt, fresh off his latest NFR appearance in Las Vegas last week, joining us here on the phone today. On the Rural Radio Network, I'm Bryce Duskett reporting.